I'm Christina Luman Bailey, the Mayor of Hopewell. We're here, of course, to celebrate and accept this grant from CSX in conjunction with the Main Street program through the Department of Housing and Community Development. And I also would like to recognize the board members of the Hopewell Downtown Partnership, our Main Street organization. If you all could stand, and just those of you here. Now be able to have this grant to improve our downtown area and specifically to improve the city park right on the river there with fun playground equipment, a wooden ship for children to play in. I'd like to introduce Lisa Atkinson. She's the Deputy Director of the Department of Housing and Community Development.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. We're really excited about what's going on here in Hopewell. Excited to be a part of your downtown revitalization efforts, and we look forward to working with you into the future as you continue to grow. We were very excited at the Virginia Department of Housing and Community Development to welcome Hopewell into our Main Street, the Virginia Main Street program. They were designated last year. That's very exciting. We're also very excited and very pleased to continue to work with you for job creation and to strengthen the businesses that are in Hopewell and to grow the ones that are currently here. So there is lots going on, and we're excited about it. We are very pleased to be working with CXS again this year. This is a company that gets community revitalization. They work in a lot of communities in the region. We're especially happy about their commitment to Hopewell, and so we have a representative here, Regional Vice President, Mr. Quentin Kendall, and he is going to come and present to you. So please join me in welcoming him.
Well, thank you all for being here today, and frankly, the reason I'm down here is to say thank you. I want to say thanks to people. Number one, the city of Hopewell for being such terrific neighbors, and the project you all picked was, from my understanding, one of the best in the state. So congratulations to the Downtown Partnership for picking such a terrific opportunity for us to help support. And I also want to thank the Lieutenant Governor, because to be honest with you, one of the reasons I'm here is because of him. I worked with him and his staff on the Governor's Job Creation Commission a couple of years back. And let me tell you, watching this gentleman in action is amazing in terms of trying to bring jobs to Virginia. He and I talked about, well, how can we help? How can private sector companies step in and give y'all a little bit of boost on job creation? And he suggested a type of partnership like this, where this type of seed money, relatively small, can go a long way for cities and towns to advance their downtown, make it more attractive, bring more people in. So Lieutenant Governor, thank you for the great idea. This is the second year we've been doing it, and it looks like we'll continue to do it in the future. So again, I appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate such good neighbors that you've been to the railroad. And Lieutenant Governor, if you'd like to come up and say a couple words, that'd be terrific.
Well, thank you. Look, it is good to be here today to be a part of this this announcement. And as Quentin has said, I want to congratulate everybody, really, that helped make this possible. Certainly the Downtown Partnership, because in all the information that I've read, you all have just done wonderful things in trying to promote revitalization of the downtown area. You are making progress, and I think today is another example of the progress that you're making. Mayor, thanks to you and other officials here in Hopewell for the focus that you have on revitalizing downtown, because it does take public-private partnerships to be able to make these things work. So thanks to everybody who's helped make this possible today. Let me take a minute and tell you why these types of projects are so important to Governor McDonnell. And you know, over the last 30 months, we've made no secret about the fact that the most important thing we're trying to do is get Virginia's economy moving again and create jobs. And despite the fact that we are still struggling with a very difficult and challenging national economy, we're actually doing better than most of the other states in the country right now, because I think of the of the real focus that we've had on economic development and job creation in Virginia over the course of the past 30 months. With our partners in the legislature on both sides of the political aisle, we've invested about $130 million in new funding for proven economic development and job creation programs. Programs like the Main Street program and the Enterprise Zone program and the Brownfields and Industrial Revitalization programs. But we've taken a multifaceted approach. But then we also believe that community revitalization is an important part of economic development. Because when we're able to do projects like this, it helps make downtown areas more livable and it helps make them more workable. And when they're more livable and they're more workable, then more people are willing to open up businesses and more people want to come shop in those businesses and more people are willing to live in downtown areas. So these types of programs are critically important to creating livable and sustainable communities in our state. And having livable and sustainable communities is an essential quality of life component in making business and industry want to be here and then helping them be successful when they are here. And I would suggest to you that you accomplish that one small project in one community at a time, all across the state. Now, this project that we're announcing today, it's a $7,500 grant, $2,500 of which will come through the Department of Housing and Community Development through the Virginia Main Street program, $5,000 of which comes from our friends at CSX. And that may not sound like a lot of money. And in the grand scheme of state budgets or things like that, it's not a lot of money, but it plays an important part in helping create a more livable and a more workable community. So I think when we're done here today, we are going to walk over to the riverfront, right? And we're going to see where we're going to do this project. And I look forward then to coming back and watch it develop over time and the impact that it's going to have on downtown Hopewell. This, together with lots of other things that you're doing, is what it takes to bring about that type of revitalization. So